Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So we are all buffed up and we're ready for a fight. So let's leave this area and go and do it. We should be able to walk directly to this fight here. Now we could also do some army management stuff before we do it, but I want to do the fight first. Oh, we also have demon armies approaching, so we should worry about it at some point, but I think that we're good to just head directly down here, although I don't like how slowly we're moving. I really don't want to have to rest again before we get here. We don't have to rest. We're not fatigued. Good. Right. Do a random encounter on the road. Now, this is going to be a very long, dialogue bit before we can get into the actual fight, but that's okay. So we need to go through all of this. Although, luckily, a lot of this is just stuff where we can just click through it because it was all just lore. There we go. How are you going to judge me? Then we go through this. Then we say I'm ready to begin the trial. That's fine. We'll get our XP for that. We'll get our XP for that. Then we say your ultimatums mean nothing to me. And you will have to fight me.
Can we retreat already?
Let's go. We don't want to be a devil, so that's fine. We get to go first, which is very good, actually. That's incredibly good. That's exactly what we want. This one. We're going to take a step forward with a move action there. And then immediately we're going to hit him with Dispel Magic Greater. Fail to dispel everything? Usually we at least succeed on something. That's really bad luck. Alright. He uses Hellish Magic. Dominate monster. On what? Seela. Seela's immune to dominate monster. Okay. They're moving forward. This is fine. Oh, he used it on the horse. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Haste. Buff. And I can't get you to attack. But I could move you right in for attack next turn. Let's go. Ember. I'm thinking about what we want Ember to do here. I think I want Ember to take a little bit of an odd walk in like this, and then use Storm Bolts, which does also hit Mephistopheles as well, which is nice. It stunned the horse, which is great. I'm going to use this turn to get within 30 feet, because currently we can tell we're not within 30 feet. So let's just use this turn to get in. If I do this, do I still get an extra attack? No. Okay, that's fine. We're going to mark this person, and we're going to shoot.
You've crossed the wrong
nice damage. Darren, again, we're going to move like over here somewhere, just to be out of whatever range we were in. And then I want to do some summons. So let's start with the Tankard of Free Spirit. That's always a good one. Nice and solid. Gives us some buffs and gives us some fodder, basically. Nice Chain Lightning. Hit our horse, unfortunately. Continues to hit our horse. Seela. Your job is, first of all, going to be to mark the boss with this, and then to charge. We missed. That's fine. I'm going to share my buffs with everybody. Wonderful. Now, I could also get in at the boss here, and that seems like a good idea. It does leave Ember a little exposed, but I think that's fine. We're going to run directly in here. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity, which I'm okay with. Then I'm going to try to dispel magic again on the boss. Fail to dispel everything. Firestorm has killed Ember. Everybody is low on health. I hate that.
I'm wounded.
Okay. Well, this didn't go great for us, I'd say. Darren is down, so no healing. So we have to basically just kill the boss. Well, that's not great. Yeah, our only option is to kill the boss, so do it. That's a lot of misses. Okay. I would also really like the boss to be dispelled if possible. So one of my dispels will need to work. Okay. Hit it. Nope. Okay. There we go. Destructive Dispel finally worked on the boss, so we've removed its buffs. Which is really part of our problem, was the fact that it had all these buffs on it, and we just couldn't remove them. So now we've done that, we can actually hit the boss, which is a great start. Unfortunately, it might be too many turns in for a great start, but there we go. And we got some more dispelled as well from him. Nice. I guess that's all we can do. Firestorm activates again, has now killed there. Everybody who's alive in there has last stand. The only person who doesn't is Lan. Okay. Also, Woljif is yet to be hit,
I won't give up.
which I think is actually maybe the more impressive thing. Horse, attack. Nice. Woljif, 8 attacks. Let's go. No crits. Okay. Yeah. Mark. Shoot. I probably didn't need to mark again, but that's okay. No more crits. Attack.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Our turn. I don't need to dispel anything because I think he's already like fully dispelled, pretty much, apart from mage armor. This might be our attack turn. Do I have any like swift things that I can do? I've already shared our buffs. Swift action. Suppress any negative or physical effects on the target. It's not really what we're looking for. I guess sentence, because apparently that does work. So we'll do sentence. Which gives us a chance of dispelling mage armor because of Aeon Bane. Do we have any other swift actions? I don't think so. Attack.
Forward.
Nice, we got it. We're still alive. I'm assuming the fight will end the moment we kill the boss. If it doesn't, then obviously this is the wrong strategy. But really, we have nothing else that we could try.
I won't give up.
Yeah, we're just basically hoping that we survive through pure luck. Attack. That's good. Stab it. Kill. There we go. They all died. I'm pausing because I think we're still affected by Firestorm. We are not. Okay. You are going to use heal on yourself. Also, we leveled up off of that. Like, actually leveled up off of that. That's crazy. How much XP was that worth? 983,000 XP. My god. Was that an entire level? Pretty much. That was pretty much an entire level's worth of XP. Holy moly. Right, we're alive. That's all that matters. Right, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. That's where the firestorm was. Okay, we can't even loot the corpse. Did it even expect you to win? It must have, right? Like, I mean, otherwise you would just be, like, going to be devil in, like, well, you know, most of your playthroughs. Okay, yeah, it must have expected you to win. Okay, but I'm like, I'm also in my head thinking, really? Don't know. Right, let's do 2 reses. So that was pretty destructive, I'd say. Oh, we can loot them. Never mind. Yeah, so totally expected you. That's fine. I thought it did. I was just double checking.
March on.
Bracers of armor got. You guys back in the party? You are indeed. Now, I have noticed something about you, Darren. There we go. Newest to oldest. Okay. Robe of Mephistopheles. This robe grants its wearer an aura that makes all enemies in a 30-foot radius suffer a -4 penalty to saving throws against fear, compulsion, and charm effects. In addition, once per day, the wearer of this robe can make all enemies in a 30-foot radius pass a will saving throw, or they lose their minds, becoming hostile to everybody, and start attacking targets indiscriminately for 1 minute. What's your one? Bonus to charisma and wisdom agility scores. Is that, they were both coming from your robe? Yeah, okay. What's ours? Web Strider. That's a +10 for lower nature. I don't know if we need the +10 to lower nature. I think this is better. Yeah, we'll wear that one. Goggles. Once per combat, these goggles allow the wearer to cast Hellfire Ray using their character level instead of their spell level as a free action. Oh, I see. I don't need the additional uses of enforcing gaze per day because we have unlimited uses of enforcing gaze. Where are we? Yes. So these are garbage. New goggles. We can now cast Hellfire Ray. Not really that useful for us, but to be honest, the other ones were 0% useful for us. And it's a free action, which is kind of cool. And it's based off character level, and yeah, there's good stuff with it. Bracers of Armor 8. Very much unneeded by anyone. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is terrible. Phantom Bracers are just terrible. If I give you Bracers of Armor, let's see how they stack. Oh, they just straight up stack. Never mind, they're great for LAN. That's incredible. Because he has no armor at all, the Braces of Armor 8 are actually great for him. I could give him Mage Armor, but to be honest, 44 AC is pretty good. It's the highest in the party. Second highest in the party. Third highest, because actually Woljif somehow has the same. How did he manage? Because he gets 12 from Mage Armor? Why does he get 12 from Mage Armor? I must have known this at some point, but like, how does he get it? He's wearing an Amulet of Natural Armor. Let's ignore the fact that he's been wearing that for probably the entire game and I haven't noticed. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why his Mage Armor gives 12. Is that just what Mage Armor does? He must have a buff to it,
Something
right?
wrong?
+4 bonus. Yeah. So there must be something I've forgotten about that he has, but yeah, those are pretty good. I'm now just checking. I'm like, what was it? I honestly cannot remember. Must be something, maybe, it won't be, oh, it's Archmage Armor, there we go, yeah. But it's only on yourself, yeah, so we wouldn't have been able to give it to LAN anyway, even though we can cast it on LAN. Okay, cool. Continuing to hand out loot. We have a better one than that. Ring of Evasion is pretty nice. I'm actually going to get rid of all-round defense for him to give him ring... Oh, he already has this effect, actually, I think. Yeah, because he's already passing his reflex saving throws. What about your rings? Ring of Luck. Yeah, this is better. So you have a reasonable dex save, so now he takes no damage on successful reflex saving throw. Cool. Axiomatic Trident. Unnecessary, but kind of neat as a weapon. What's this? Bypasses any resistance or immunity to fire the target might have with Flaming Burst. That's nuts. We have nobody who uses a trident, though. Although it's one-handed. Yeah, it's one-handed. Greyboar can use it, maybe. Okay. Amulet of Natural Armor 6. I mean, what's this thing? Just checking. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, even though... he should just wear it. There we go. He's got 54 armor class. Look at 54 armor class. Actually, yeah, we probably should have amulets of natural armor on people if we can. I think the reason I was taking away amulets of natural armor, I should probably rejudge how I feel about them. But the reason I was taking them away was because we had Camellia who had bark skin. We no longer have Camellia, so now it no longer makes sense to just ignore them. Okay. Cool. Learn Chain Lightning. Learn whatever that spell is. Scroll of False Life, okay. That's Polar Ray. And that's True Seeing. Cool. Right, that's all done. We're level 20. We're max level. What happened? We were at level 19 mere seconds ago. Also, switch back to your real weapon. I forgot to do that, but it's good that we won without it. Right, Woljif. Let's start with you. So Woljif is gonna go into Eldritch Knight, and which is why I wanted to start with him, because Eldritch Knight means whenever he successfully confirms a critical hit, the next spell he casts within 2 rounds will be cast as a swift action, as if quickened. That's huge. Like, that means that we can go like full round of combat and then a touch spell on top of it. This changes how we play the character. He gets 1 more stat. We could give him more dex, but on the assumption that we're not going to get him something that gives him an extra +1 to dex, I should give him something that gives him an extra bonus. So probably I should just take the con. Yeah, I think we just take con there. And then he gets... Yeah. Yeah, then he actually gets a bonus. Seems good. Do that. Spells. So he gets 2 level 6 spells here. He has a lot of level 6 spells already. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what other stuff could be useful for him. Like, because he can cast them as quickened actions now. 1d4 hit dice worth of living creatures per caster level. Maximum 20 d4. 20 d4, which means you could kill some... Okay. Those who are closest to the burst's origin are affected first. All creatures with 9 or less hit dice are slain outright, while creatures with 9 or more take 100 damage instead. Hit dice that are not sufficient to affect a creature are wasted. Slays... Okay, those... Blah, 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 blah. This seems good, I think. I think Circle of Death is probably okay. It uses Diamond Dust, though, which is kind of annoying, but we could do that. We could give him a buff. The buffs do last 20 minutes by default, so they're not terrible. Anything else? I mean, the question is, are we going to give him greater enduring spells? I don't think we are. But if we were going to, then things like Angelic Aspect go up there. But we haven't, yeah, we haven't really been working on that up until this point. You know, I'm gonna give him Cat's Grace, because I don't think we have that already as a thing. And then maybe I actually don't know if we have Fox's Cunning either. The save DCs for spells they cast while under the spell's effect do increase. And other casters are... Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, I think it's just telling you what an increase to intelligence would do. We have charisma-based casters. Again, let's take Eagle Splendor. Let's just take a couple of buffs. We're probably not going to use them, but if we decide to make them go into greater enduring spells, then that would make sense. I mean, he has 2 slots left. There's an argument that that's good for him. And he's a wizard, so he basically has access, you know, he has access to pretty much all spells, because he can just write them down. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Just going to continue putting things in our slots here. Now, Thought Sense is a swift one that I hadn't previously noticed. It's a swift action, which is why it doesn't have an effect on it. But we could potentially do that. Damages those who make melee attacks against you. When an attacker takes damage from the spell, you heal a number of hit points equal to 25% of the damage the spell dealt. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, I could see that being good. Echolocation could also be okay. Oh no, I'm going to put that on for just now. Just to have it there. And then on this one, Spell Magic Greater, I think, again. Okay, cool. We'll go with that. We can always adjust things later, but it does also mean that what we want to do is in the earlier ones, we want to say no more Snowball. Shocking Grasp is now, like, really good, although it's still electricity damage, which doesn't really work for us, but it's okay. Stone Fist, I guess, is better then. No, that transforms your hands into weapons. That's not what we're looking for. If we have anything else down here. No, I guess those two will be fine for just now. Just a couple of switches over. Here, do we have any... Frigid Touch. Yeah, this one will be good. It causes the target to be staggered. If the attack is a critical hit, they're staggered for 1 minute, although... Oh, and there's no saving throw? Oh, cool. Yeah, that is pretty good. So I might go for Frigid Touch for 2 of them. Yeah, let's go 2 Frigid Touches. That's okay. And we'll keep just a few there just to have some mix-up. This level... I mean, these are fine. Battering Blasts are absolutely fine. Yeah, I don't think we need... Oh, Force Punch actually is useful, right? Yeah, because it's another touch attack. So, actually, instead of the Spell Magic, let's go with that. And let's go for a couple of those. There we go. 4th level, we probably don't need that many dimension doors, but everything else is a bit garbage here anyway. This is a touch attack. Does con damage per turn. Bestow Curse is also a touch attack, I think. Yeah. Let's go Touch of Slime and Bestow Curse. We'll keep 1 dimension door in there for just now. This one we're kind of set on what we're doing here, and then this one we're set on what we're doing here. Awesome. Right. That's why I wanted to do Woljif first, because he was likely going to take the longest in terms of working out what new spells he needed. I'll just create like a new touch section in there. Yeah, we'll just do like this is our these are our touch spells in here. Yeah, and we'll move one of those there and just remove that. Then move that up there. That'll kind of work for just now. Yeah, we need to do some rearranging of things at some point. Apparently that point is now. That can stay where it is. That can stay where it is. That's Force Punch. That also needs to be in. Actually, let's do this down here instead. That makes more sense looking at where we've got space. Yeah, and then I'll remove that. Perfect. There we go. So we got some of these spells. Don't know why I still have Jolt on the bar like it's going to be used, but hey, there you have it. Right, let's quick save. And
This
then
is my path.
let's go to us. This is our path, and this is our level 20. There we go. So, we get True Judgment. Whenever an Inquisitor uses our Judgment ability, the Inquisitor can invoke True Judgment on a foe as a swift action. Once declared, the Inquisitor can make a single attack. If the attack hits, it deals damage normally, and the target must make a Fortitude save or die. The DC of the save is equal to 10 plus half of the Inquisitor's level, so that's a minimum 20, plus the Inquisitor's Wisdom modifier, which currently is 6. So that's 26 DC Fortitude save. And regardless of whether or not the save is made, they're immune to the ability. But we also have the ability to lower their save chance with one of our Enforcing Gazes. So that has potential to be very good. It is a swift action, which means that it uses our swift action slot, which a lot of other stuff does as well. But it gives us a potential instant kill, you know, every turn, potentially, if we wanted to do it. So that's not bad. Although, wait, it's whenever we use our Judgment ability. Yeah, but our Judgment uses the swift action, so we might, yeah, I guess it's every second turn we could do it. So we Judgment, use it, switch, Judgment, like, yeah, we would switch our Judgment and then do it, and yeah, okay. It's not insane, but it's still nice. And then, yeah, it's our final level. We get 1 point to spend. 1 point to spend. I don't know what we want to spend this point on. I guess Strength is the obvious choice, but Wisdom is pretty good as well. I'm going to take a point in Wisdom. It doesn't do anything. All of them are bad, because all of them are an even number currently. But we'll take a point there. That's our last stat up in terms of that one. So Lore Religion is still... I was going to say still a bit behind, but actually it's the same as Lore Nature and Above Knowledge World. So what am I talking about? Right. We get a 4th level spell. Okay. What do we need? What would be useful to us at 4th level? Maybe Fear? So Will Partial? I don't know. I don't think it's that good. Inflict critical wounds, not affected by spell resistance. That's what I remembered about it. Yeah, let's take that. Gives us a way to do some damage. And then we get a 6th level spell. So 6th level. Blessings of Luck and Resolve Mass. That's a buff, which means that it's very high on my list of things I want. Anything else at this level that we want? True Seeing Communal saves us time. I don't really think I can justify that when we could do this. Although we already have this effectively with Remove Fear. There's a +4 morale bonus against save effects versus a +2 damage, +2 morale bonus against saving effects. Yeah, and it doesn't give you the reroll with the extra bonus, but if they have the Fearless racial trait, they're immune to fear instead. cool. But yeah, that's not actually that good. I think I'm going to take True Seeing Communal because it makes buffing quicker. That's apparently all I need to have it convince me. Okay, looking for new spells. None of them had space to go into our bar. That's fine. Right, so True Seeing Communal. We have some other ones in here. Oh, I could have taken this on the previous run, actually, on the previous attempt at this boss. That's okay. It wouldn't have saved us because we died to Hellfire Ray anyway. There we go. So now we have this in that slot, so that'll mean that we just press one button to buff up. I can take that. Right. Seela. Let's go for you next as well. I'm going to unpause it as well so we have like some background noise. Seela. Level 20 Paladin. Holy Champion. DR increases to 10 against evil. Whenever she channels positive energy or uses lay on hands to heal a creature, she heals the maximum possible amount. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. I think I was thinking about not making Seela a level 20 Paladin, but actually this is fine. She gets a DR increase, which is great. Yeah, alright, so this one gave us DR 5, this one gives her DR 10, and she then heals the maximum possible amount. Yeah, okay, that seems fine. 1 point to spend. She should take Wisdom, because that gives her a buff. It's a very easy one to do at this level, because you're not like, oh, what am I going to get later? This is what you have. You're probably going to be in almost your endgame gear, so you just go, I'll take the one that gives me a buff. Yeah. That one, and that one. She probably doesn't need to use a magic device, but we're committed at this point. And there we go, Seela's done. I don't believe she got any new spell slots. Although she has spell slots free, which must... Oh, it's probably because she has a stack that got buffed. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I say worrying about it and trying to figure out what I needed to put things in. Or what things I needed to put in. Let's go for another one of those, maybe. And then, like... Apparently I've got all restorations here. We could go for another restoration, that's fine. Sure, why not? What's the Grace of the Champion? Immunity to disease and fear. Oh yeah, we don't need to care about that because we're already immune. Although, it adds charisma bonus to all its saving throws. That's quite nice. But not a lot of other things have charisma bonuses. Okay, sure. Right. Theron, you're up next. Let's go for level 20. Now, he doesn't get any more spells, but he does get his final revelation, and the nature of these bonuses depends upon the Oracle's mystery. So, let's find out what we get. Here, we get 1 point. We might as well take a point in either strength or con. Strength is nice, because it means that he could carry more, in theory. But, oh, int as well would give him an extra skill. Potential. It gives him 13 skills. Is that retroactively giving him a thing there? That's kind of cool. Or con for hit points. I'll give him 1 point in int. Okay. Yeah, we get 13 to spend. So persuasion will max out. Lore religion will max out. I guess knowledge world is your next one. Why not max it out? Well, because we have somebody in the party who has insane knowledge world, and we're never gonna come upon a situation where we need it. Okay. That's fine, and then use magic device. I could do this, I suppose. Instead, and get like a big bonus to use magic device. Sure, let's do that. He gets a level 9 spell. I thought he wasn't going to get any more spells. Maybe this is what he gets from his Oracle stuff? I don't know. He doesn't need heal mass. Polar Midnight's probably fine. That's probably the one we're going to go for. Yeah, Polar Midnight. Sure. He gets his final revelation, which is what? You become perfect channel for life energy. You become immune to bleed, death attacks, exhaustion, fatigue, nausea effects, negative levels, and sickened effects. Oh, wow. There is something we need to point out here. This is going to cause us issues on the overworld. The reason why it's going to cause us issues on the overworld is because he's immune to exhaustion and nausea. Now, sorry, exhaustion and fatigue. Read the wrong one. Now, that means that it will never ask us to rest, because anytime it would ask us to rest, it only asks us to rest when everybody needs to rest, which, of course, he never needs to rest, so it will never ask us to rest. So we need to keep an eye out for that. But apart from that, it's a pretty good buff. Yeah. He doesn't have to choose spells, does he? No. Cool.
Always be ready for the worst.
Lan! Welcome to another point in Slayer. Despite, you know, people saying we should maybe take points in Archer, we're going to commit to this for just now. You seem to be doing damage. He gets an advanced talent, and he gets a Slayer talent, so he gets a ton of stuff. This level, now I could give him a point in Strength. It means literally nothing for him, though, apart from Athletics. Actually, no, Athletic skill check. Could give him a point in Int. That would give him more skills, potentially. Could be worth it. A point in Charisma. Unnecessary for him, I think. Let's give him a point in Int. Sure, why not? Let's do that. I think that works for him. Although he has a +7 modifier to this currently, so... Oh no, he has a +7 mod... I was thinking he had... I misread it. For some reason in my head, I was like, oh, he has +7. That means he's getting, you know, a 7 buff. So if I got one more point and he happened to get someone that gave... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was wrong. My head was just completely wrong there. Let's give him a perception buff. And then, like, what does the rest of the points go into? Okay, turns out he didn't actually need Int. Strength gives him a bonus to his athletic skill checks. I guess that's what we go for. Yeah, that's fine. And then he takes a point in each of those. He doesn't quite get as much perception, but he doesn't really need that much perception. Right. He gets a Slayer talent, but he also gets the access to advanced Slayer talents at this level. So we want to look at advanced stuff and see what we got. Whenever the rogue damages a creature with one of her sneak attacks, she also deals 1 point of con damage to that creature. That's incredible. Anything else that's advanced? So we gain a bonus to... We gain a skill mastery. Okay. We don't need to worry about any of those. Don't need that. And we can make an attack of opportunity by... Make an attack of opportunity against an opponent who has just been struck for damage in melee by another character. Do I just do that if I'm in range? That sounds useful. I don't know how it works, though. Designate a single enemy as a prey and add sneak attack damage to all attacks made against her prey, even if she is not flanking or is not flat-footed. Okay. We could do a focus attack. We don't need that. We get familiar. No, dispelling. An opponent that is dealt sneak attack damage by this character with this effect is affected by the spell targeted dispel magic affecting one of the spell effects on the target. Caster level is equal to the character's level. Okay. An opponent damaged by one of her sneak attacks also takes 2 points of strength damage. I like crippling strike. That's really nice. I really like crippling strike there. Yeah, I like crippling strike a lot. Just lower strength on hit with a sneak attack. We don't get sneak attacks off as often as we could, but that's still very good. Yeah, I was just double checking what this does. No, that just allows us to put study target on someone. And anyway, that seems good for him. He's going to do a lot of damage. Ember. Now, Ember is in an interesting spot. Interesting. So she does get another level 9 spell, despite the spells running out in 19. So she's in less of an interesting spot than I thought she was. So she would get a new spell. But we could also switch her at this level. Oh, no, she does. She gets another spell, but she doesn't get another spell per day. Okay, yeah. We could potentially switch her class on this one. Let's see here. So obviously we'd give her another point in charisma. Do something like this. We have no like max level hexes, so none of this is great for her, I think. Oh wait, this is a grand hex? Is that a max level? Wait, are these things that you can only get at 20, or is that... Oh no, at 18 we get grand hexes. Let's see if we've got anything. We can turn a humanoid enemy into an animal and rob it of its free will. So it gets a save against that. What other grand hex do we have? The hexed creature receives a will save to negate the effect. If the save has failed, the creature becomes fatigued the first round of the hex, and the second round they become exhausted, third round they die. Okay. Again, it's a will save, which is kind of the major issue there. The witch may target a single undead creature of this hex, as if with the undeath to death spell, will save negates this effect. Yeah, I think there's an argument for switching her class. Let's see if we've got anything. Have we got like a Dragon Disciple? Wait. What does Dragon Disciple do for the first level? We get natural armor increase. We get Blood of Dragons, which would allow us to do something. If they do not have levels of sorcery, instead gain bloodline powers using Dragon Disciple level as sorcerer level to determine the bonuses gained. Must choose a dragon type upon the first level. The ability does not grant bonus spells to a sorcerer unless he possesses spell slots of a certain level. So it could be like, I'm a dragon. Alright, let me have a look at what's up with dragons. Okay, yeah, I really want to see what the ability does more than anything else. We could grow claws. Okay. This doesn't seem good. What about red dragon? That's kind of fire stuff. Whenever you cast a spell with fire damage, that spell deals 1 point of damage per die rolled. Oh wait, if I went for, is it copper? That's acid. Gold. That's fire. Which one's electricity? It's not green, because that's acid again. Is it bronze? It's bronze. There we go. Hey, we could do electricity. We could do 1 point of damage extra per die rolled for electricity damage with a spell. Which I think we roll 15 for chain lightning, so that's an extra 15 damage. That's an option. Any other ones? Yeah, well, it doesn't really do very much. Most of them give the exact same thing on the first level. Okay. So we could do that. That's 15 damage. That's what we're currently fighting against. That's like our top tier option. Or a spell. Anything else in here? Anything gets a good 1 point anything? Go 1 point bard, I suppose. Get inspire courage or something. Yeah. Does that do it? Like, how long does that last? Let me see what the ability says. +1 morale on save against charm and fear effects, and a +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage. I'm sure it's not really that good. That's the problem. Arcanist? No. I think I might take a single point Dragon Disciple. I think I've talked myself into taking 1 point Dragon Disciple for 15 damage. It's kind of funny. Just be like, yeah, actually I'm a dragon. The last level in Witch doesn't really get us anything, does it? Unless there's a good spell at level 9 that we're not getting. Let me check for spells at level 9. That's our only other thing that could convince me, right? So let's say that we took, I don't know, which one of these is the most, like, interesting? I think probably Death Curse is pretty interesting. Yeah. I think Death Curse is most interesting. Let me just see. Yeah, I think this is the most interesting. 9th level. Heroic Invocation is a nice buff that currently only Darren... Well, I suppose Darren and Woljif and Nenny will get it, but we could take it. Foresight. Never flat-footed. Potentially okay. What do we have at level 9 right now? Don't have any buffs at level 9. We could go for Heroic Invocation. Will of the Banshee. Don't know. Could also go for Hold Monster Mass. All hostile creatures within 30 foot. I think we take it. I think we take Hold Monster Mass. And we see whether we can ever cast it and have it actually affect the enemy. Cool. So it turns out after all that, I left her as Witch. We could also have done something like taking a single point of Fighter or something, get our combat feat. That was another option. Oh well, we're past it. Horse, level 20. Get an ability score. Take a point in con there. There we go. So gets a lot more hit points. Actually doesn't get any more hit points. Why does the hit points not go up when you get a con boost? I don't know. Anyway, that's fine. Is the horse dead currently? That would probably explain it. Oh, horse is alive. Cool. Well, we've killed this guy. He is well dead.
Onwards.
I think it's probably time to quick save and rest. I can rest on the main. Well, I want to rest here so I can buff. Okay, I'm going to rest here. "10 hours doesn't start a new day," I think. Could be wrong. I also didn't do an alchemy buff previously, which I maybe could have done. But anyway. Let's go. Come on, who wants to go first? Rate Nocticula on a scale of 1 to 10. In what? Wooljiff. I cannot believe I am saying this, but I believe Iomade is the more beautiful of the two. There is something about her sublime haughtiness that I like. You're both mistakes. That's fine. Okay.
Let us be off.
This is going to take a moment, because we have a lot of buffs. I'm letting you know in advance. I've done this. You've seen me do other ones. This takes a long time to do. Detective Luck. Mage Armor. Enlarge Person on Land. Or wait. Ice Body. Heroism Greater. On everybody. Including the horse. And the Minde. I really like, though, that Ember can cast them from there, rather than having to run around. Cool. Lan, you're set. You need to get that one. False Life Greater. Wonderful.
I will help where I can.
One of those. Stoke Grace. What does it do again? Bonus to saving throws equal to charisma. Oh, yeah. Do that. One of those. Fire Belly. Couple of Veils. Bless Weapon. Bless Weapon. I think I should probably bless Lan's weapon instead of blessing anyone else's. One of those. Blessings of Courage and Life. And then probably one to you as well. Cool. That's fine. Right. Next up.
I'll make my own
Here.
legend.
One of those. Remove Fear. See Invisible. Protection from arrows. True Seeing Communal. Don't need to use Heroism because we have Ember. Arkanzara. Find Traps. Effortless Armor. Thought Sense. Cool. That's all of that done. I actually that was much quicker than I thought it would be. Right, and then here, Frightful Aspect. We use that first because it makes him taller, so he has a larger range for his spells to cast. I believe. That's good. Heroic Invocation. Angelic Aspect. Life Bubble. And go through these. When I did my previous buffing, I didn't use Crusader's Edge, because I believe it only affects chaotic outsiders, and they were not chaotic. Yeah. Oh, actually, it only says evil. Oh, Crusader's Edge would have totally worked. Oh, never mind. So I didn't fully buff in the correct way against that previous boss. It seemed to work though. Right. Owl's Wisdom. Give us a buff to strength. Go through these people. I gave us freedom of movement instead of using Crusader's Edge, which may have been the correct decision. I don't know. One for you. One for the horse. Crusader's Edge. There we go. One for you. One for you. Let's give you this. And actually, you know what? I'm going to give the horse this as well. So it's got freedom of movement. Then we use Bless. Then we go, that's the wrong one. Then we go like this. Give everyone this buff. Did I miss a buff somewhere? Or do I just have more skills? Not skill slots, spell slots than I expect. I think I probably just have more spell slots than I expect. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We are well buffed again. Quick save. And now we can leave this area? Yes. Okay. Not via the route we came... Oh, no, via the route we came in?
Let's move.
Yes. No, not via the route we came in. Okay. So now we play Find the Exit. Here's where they forgot to put an exit on this level, and all that buffing and all the fight was for naught. Never mind. There's the exit. Cool. So, we're done there. I believe it is time to do our army stuff, because we need to do that first. The fort, Camp of the Mammoth Lord, is being besieged by an enemy. What? It is. Okay. Hell Knights. Mass teleportation. I assume you're going to be fine. Yeah. Hell Knights, attack. Let's go. My 2 honor guard at the front there. Okay, I have a whole bunch of things I can do. Are any of them worth doing, you reckon? Yeah, sure. Hit you with these. They became confused. That's alright. Take a shot. They're running forward. We could use Enslaved Soul. A successful saving throw makes it sick, and failing means it takes a penalty to attack. The target unit dies, the killing unit restores HP. Okay. An attack. Greater Fireball. Do it. This is really our main damage with this group, which is unfortunate, because that really wasn't as much damage as I would have hoped. More attacks. Okay. Shoot. They attacked me back. That's fine. Run in and attack. Nice teleport. Also think I could use Stone Through. Just to hit some mages. Did 1 singular point. Okay. That's fine. Greater Fireball. I hate this. That's okay. Mages are dead. Attack. Shoot. Heal. And attack. And attack. They're gonna do their AoE thing soon, I imagine. Fireball. Or wait, does this do more? Power D6. Alright, so it's power D4 times by unit number. Or Power D6 times by unit number. This does more. In every case. Oh, if I surround it, it's going to use its AoE. Alright, well, hit it anyway. Twice. Heal. I think it's probably more beneficial to have an extra honor guard, as in terms of our infirmary size. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Attack. I love how it teleports for every move, even though there's no reason to. I'm going to move you back. I wanted to avoid the AoE hitting us, which I did. Cool. Magic missile. Hit it. Twice. There we go. A little heal in here. Keep our honor guard okay. Shoot again. Teleport. Okay, again. And then we'll turn and attack. And again. That's fine. Magic missile. Aha! We have done it. Okay. That one was closer than I wanted it to be. Like a lot closer. Hey, we do get to level up our general though. Which is great because our general really needs to level up for the infirmary size. What's marksmanship? All ranged units have a +2 bonus to damage per level of this feat. That's pretty good. We'll take it. Okay. We have this thing right below us. Oh, that's way out of our league. Where's the other demon army? This one. So it's probably coming in this way. Make your way down here. You can block it next time. Ooh, what's Pelura Fall? Scouts have reported that a large demon force is on the move near a drained lake in the heart of the Worldwound south of Dresden. Oh, wait a second. I know what that's going to be. That's going to be the... what's it called? Yeah, that's going to be the other army from the guy who betrayed Hepsimira. Yes, that's very clear. Good job, brain. We got there. 25 up. This army is going to head down here. And we'll just merge them in. Same with this army. And same with this army. So this is going to hopefully make our new ally battalion much stronger. Probably not going to go up to an 11, but you know, much stronger. Let's do this. Great. More in here. Yeah, so not up to the next level in strength, but, you know, better. Having some higher numbers in paladins and cavaliers means they're less likely going to be wiped out. That's okay. Right, and then we're going to move along this way. Cool. So that's that. We're at Bastion of Justice. We can go to Canabris now. Let's have a look at this map modes, because we're obviously on a new day. Recruitment growth is up. Becoming a dragon. Inquisitor Leoter's visiting us as well. Oh dear. A mysterious wanderer who calls herself a dragon scion is asking the commander for help. She claims that her heritage grants her the ability to transform into a true dragon, but to do so she needs to track down an evil dragon, kill it, eat its heart, and wash herself in its hot blood. The young woman will need supplies and possibly a number of loyal allies. So I can teach the wanderer the dragon slayer's craft. It adds 7,500 finance points and provides a gift for Greybore. Greater Frost Bane Dragon Hand Axe. Okay, that's pretty nice. Send Worthy Knights, which gets us a campaign against dragons decree. And we can get we get 1 silver dragon. Very strong, but it's 1. Okay, that's fine. Talk the maiden out of it. A young talented general is recruited, or Dragon Slayer's Adventure Decree adds finance points. Okay. I'm going to teach the Wanderer the craft. Greybor, who has some experience in killing dragons, has agreed to teach the Wanderer his trade, but it will take time. Cool. And Inquisitor Leotar is waiting for us, but I mean, like, he can wait. I'm going into the past. Ooh, we get to get these as well. Let's go for Fate of the Pin. It's a new one. And then the rest of these I don't need to worry about. Wonderful. We've got some things to do when we get back, but we will do them when we get back. Right. Let's quick save, and then once it finishes, we're going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Next time we head into Canabris and, well, I guess we're going back to the past. I'll see you then. Goodbye.